I wanna read a comic book. Did you guys ever play the what was the Ben Stiller movie with the bunch of really shitty superheroes?
Nope. No idea what
The
you're
Mystery
talking
Men?
about.
Yeah, Mystery Men. That's the one. I wanna read like a comic that is Mystery Men, but like actually serious with like a bunch of heroes with really shitty powers that have to do hero stuff for whatever reason.
I wrote a story about that. It's called The
Oh,
Pantheon
no,
of Minor
Necromancer?
Gods. And the joke was that basically all these gods and goddesses had to do ancient Greek trials in the modern day, but all the good powers were used up. So it was 3 characters. It was the goddess of linguistics, the Lord of Corn, and the haver of a yellow belt in karate, trying to like slay minotaurs and stuff.
You told me about that. I remember that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed writing that. I wrote it for NaNoWriMo a long time ago and haven't really picked it up. But yep.
I'm just disappointed this was not about a necromancer.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, Wander was too. He just didn't want to say it out loud.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Really, what
Oh no,
the takeaway is that
Necromancer is very silly.
the real takeaway is that just Necromancer needs to become a real video.
Why?
Yes.
Why do you care so? Why do people like Oh No Necromancer so much?
Because we like you.
Um.
Wander Bird is disappointed. That people like it. Oh, we have medium poles. Why am I making small ones still? Why do I hate myself?
See if this loads shit fast enough.
Right click like crazy.
Okay.
What's the issue?
Next up is
The plates are what really holds this bad boy back. Wow. I cannot load this fast enough. Boy, this is an interesting little conundrum. How do I...
Can't jam something into something fast enough for how fast it's built.
Yeah, no, it's really weird. I guess what I can do... this might work, but boy, would it be weird to try. Because So, assembly machine 1s build pretty fast, but they require a ton of raw materials. So it's like this really weird problem where I just cannot load the machine fast enough to build anything. Wow, I cannot...
Oh, weird.
What, the thing you're...
Our our red science sucks because it's all being built by shitty assembly machines.
Yep.
oh.
I'm replacing them with blues.
Wow. How do I fix this problem? This is a fascinating, weird one.
That'll go faster.
Okay, so the trick is... Okay, the resource that holds it back the most is the steel, is the iron plates. The gears are coming in fine, and the electronic circuits are also coming in fine. Wow. Yeah, I guess this is about as fast as I can make these bad boys. Well, the good thing is that assembly machines are one of the base ingredients, or one of the main ingredients for Science Pack 3s, which means that they don't need to come out very fast, because Science Pack 3s take 1,000,000 years to make, so one factory pumping them out at a reasonable rate is probably good enough. Okay. So, did we finish researching how to make engines yet?
I'm pretty sure.
We did. Okay, great.
Unless somebody didn't click on it.
Yeah, we did. So that's good.
Nuclear power is going to require 1,000 blues.
Bird, I just made something designed specifically to him. He's good.
Bird, look over here and be proud of me.
Be proud
look
of
at
me.
both of you. Where am I looking at?
Witness
I was just joking about him.
Witness me.
Witness me, Bird.
I don't know what I'm looking at, but it looks really cool. Oh!
Birdness me.
Oh. Oh, I
Feel
see.
shame.
He just leaves in silence.
Did he just left?
He just walked off. He's like, I see. And then he's gone.
I see. Goodbye.
I feel as though there's nothing I can or should say. I will be expecting an apology by mail tomorrow.
All I can do is a pigeon.
Ew.
Pigeony?
A pigeony.
A pigeony sounds like a Greek name.
Kinda does.
Or like a dramatic concept, like, ah yes, remember when Euripides experienced great epiphany?
Then I had an epiphany.
Okay, so to make I need an iron gear wheel. And then steel plates and then pipes.
I may have ridiculously inflated the size of our labs.
That's fine. Maybe.
We're going to beat science. We're gonna beat science so hard.
Okay, let's do this.
How do you feel about more science, Wander?
Working on it.
Science! Now we're not making reds fast enough.
Okay, I need something which makes, what is it?
We went... I think I quadrupled the number of labs we have.
Hey, works.
Look how fast the
Pipes.
meter moves.
Pipes, that's
So
what
here's
I'm
the
gonna
question, Keith. How the hell were you gonna get my mill science into you?
Good question. That's a problem for future Wander. I'm leaving.
make.
You
Wow.
just redid our science, and now you're
I
just bitching out on me.
expanded our science.
Uh-huh.
Listen, you like to rip up stuff I do and replace it with other stuff. Give you a new project. There's also more labs waiting in the chest.
Yeah, can you...
There ain't
Actually-
space for them.
Keith, can you move our... Yeah, maybe you don't need to move our gun wall. I was gonna say move the gun wall to the right a little bit.
Add
But I
more
think
gun
we'll
walls.
be okay. Yeah.
The problem with me doing a lot of these, like, ideas I had from when I was a lot younger, like, not Oh No Necromancer, because that's almost a parody of myself at this point, but, like, things like the Pantheon of Minor Gods, is that, like, I've had ideas that I cherish a lot more lately that are way, way, way worth doing.
Way dumber.
No, dude, I just don't talk about them, but I have really good ideas.
Yeah, I have great ideas that I never tell anyone. Kind of like how that one guy in Mystery Men is invisible when no one looks.
Wow, you really brought that one back. Let's see.
They never left me.
Truth. So this makes pipies, and then I need steel plates. I need gears, steel plates.
Let's see. Oh, no, we can't do advanced. Wait, flight? Oh, flight is drones. Leave that for later. Do we want to do modules? No. How about sulfur? Let's do sulfur.
Yeah, modules are not. We're not ready for modules.
Funny watching everything light up when you click on a science. Like
yeah, they just
all of
immediately
science
turn
now-
on. Also, that
all
did
the science in our entire
wonders
base
for-
simultaneously turns off, then turns back on whenever
Yeah.
we stop and start researching.
It also did wonders for fucking up our power supply. So
Oh yeah, that's
wanna-
my next project.
you want to work on that?
Yep, I was
Thanks.
headed down for that.
Cool, thank you. Have you done your fluid
Just in the middle
processing
of
project
I'm in
yet?
the process of basically leeching stuff off of our line so that I can build 5 at a time of various items for both oil and power.
Yeah, okay.
That's fun.
I was just about to ask if you were doing your fluid processing project, but I guess the answer to that is
Food
no.
processing.
Fluid, not food. It's not like you're like,
Is it-
Eureka!
it sounded like you said
I've
food
made the
processing.
blender!
Yeah, I'm gonna be totally honest, Bird. heard food
You
processing.
just said food processing, yeah. It's you who's the crazy.
They made a movie about that called Gaslighting, and it's not a nice thing to do. Okay.
Is that where the name came from?
Yeah, it was a movie called, what is it, The Gaslight or something like that? It's really scary.
I only recently heard people calling it gaslighting, and I didn't realize that it was like the equivalent of catfishing, where it was like a made-up name based on a movie.
Yes. That is true.
Did you guys ever watch Catfish?
Yeah, I liked it.
New.
That's a rough one.
A little, but
That's
I like
a
it.
rough thing.
Yeah, it would suck to get catfished. Oh, quite a bit. It would
When
really,
I first moved
really,
to
really suck to get
Massachusetts, a number
catfished.
of kids tried to catfish me.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like they were like trying to pretend to be one of the like girls in one of my classes. And
Who was doing this? Oh,
some
this is your
dicks.
classmate.
An actual catfish,
this is your classmate.
as it turns
Okay.
out.
Yeah.
I thought you were
yeah,
talking about
they were
like
trying to...
this was like more recent, like when you like
No. When I
YouTubers
moved to
or something?
Massachusetts, I was in 7th grade, and they were trying to pass off as one of the female, one of my female classmates. Little did they know, I'm an antisocial kid and had zero interest in girls.
Yep.
Bad.
Well, I mean, I'm engaged. I think I have interest in girls.
I just heard Shell giggle.
We can hear her. She's there. She's real. Confirmed.
It's funny because you know when I Google Wanderbots, I think it's like the third suggested
chests
completion.
that take iron off the track for you
Yeah.
guys to pick up that I'm pretty sure no one uses.
The third
Is
completion is
Wanderbot's
Wanderbot's
girlfriend.
girlfriend. It's very amusing
Yeah.
to me.
It's funny.
It is very funny.
So, what was your question, Keith? Seeing as we kind of...
I just noticed that we still have chests here that are taking iron off the track for us, and I'm just gonna reverse all the hands so it puts them back on the track because I'm pretty sure no one's taking anything from these boxes down here.
No, those were useful earlier.
Here.
Okay.
What if I should explain what
Ooh.
happens in Catfish for anyone who hasn't seen
yeah,
it?
go for it. I mean, nobody's gonna talk about anything else right now, so
Yeah, spoilers for a movie you probably would have never found at this point.
yeah. If you haven't seen
Like
or heard of Catfish at this point, then
Yeah, it's like a documentary film where somebody has this online relationship with this girl that they're super attracted to and everything, and they surprise them by going to meet them at their house by figuring out where they live and everything, and they find out that not only is the girl not real, but her and her entire family and friends and network of people that they seem to know were all fake people that were all created by one person that was living out like a fantasy online. And like the whole bubble basically was popped by this person actually trying to meet this girl that didn't exist.
and they were
You arrive at the
like absolutely like in love with this person. So what's really kind of neat about Catfish is that apparently this isn't like a super uncommon thing. So this guy makes this documentary where he finds other people that have been catfished to talk about like their experiences and to like encourage them to meet their online love interests and just to find out like are they real. He had a show on MTV that I watched. It was really good. All around like interesting. Just interesting. It's a shitty thing to do to somebody, though.
Yep. Catfish was a super heartbreaking movie though, because like she has such a rough life.
Yeah, you
where,
can't
like,
even. You really just feel so bad for them.
Yeah, she has an entire family of children that are all handicapped in various ways, and she just like has this fantasy escape, and it all pops the moment somebody actually tries to meet her.
Yeah. It's always, from what I remember from the Catfish TV show, is that it was invariably the person who was doing catfishing was like really just in a terrible, terrible spot in their life.
Because they're lying about who they are for a reason, usually.
Yep. There was only one person that was just like irredeemably like shit about it, but everyone else was like you pitied them quite a bit. One that I really thought was super fascinating was the person being catfished and the catfisher were friends in real life, and she was catfishing her friend because she was in love with him and didn't have the courage to tell him.
Become tsundere?
A little bit, but she was in love with him and didn't know how to tell him and was too scared to bring it up, so she catfished him instead. And I thought that one was really interesting because they ended up in a relationship together in the end. Like, they tried it out to see if it would work, but
Did it?
no, they lasted a couple months, but they both said that it was really healthy for them in the end to have actually gone through with it, to like just do it, you know. But no, of course it didn't work out. But yeah, it's a cool show. A really cool show.